Hey guys, welcome back. So today I was inspired to do a video for you guys based on 5 ways to be a lady, because I'm kind of rough around the edges and I'm not the most ladylike of people, but that doesn't mean I'm not, you know, feminine. You like nice things but you don't come off as a girl, like you don't come off girly, you come off kind of like a dude. I was always like the bro in my girlfriend kind of group. Yeah, so today's video is pretty much 5 of the products that I've been really loving this month that have really elevated like my hygiene, kind of cleanliness level. Okay, so let's start off with this first because it's probably the most aesthetically pleasing and the one I'm most excited about to discover this month. It's a toothbrush! So I don't know if you guys have heard of the brand Quip, but I recently discovered their toothbrush and it is so beautiful. Like, I would never think I would use the word beautiful in conjunction with a toothbrush, because a toothbrush in my mind was always this nasty thing. Oh my god. So this was the toothbrush that I was using pretty much all my life. I mean, like, not specifically this one, but something that looks like this. And so when I came along the Quip toothbrushes, I was like pretty much floored. Put this nasty thing aside. I will never be able to use a peasant ass toothbrush like that again after this. In terms of the design, I really love when simple things are done well, and this is a perfect example of that. It's really sleek. It's very like millennial, you know? We just want simplistic kind of designs. This is all metal, aluminum, aluminium. Wherever you're from, you will call it differently, but it's the same metal. It feels so good in the hand. It's just like so streamlined and sleek and smooth, and it's like heavy. You know, when things are heavy, it feels expensive. So it also comes in different colors. I always gravitate towards these kind of copper, rose gold kind of shades. It's really cool because this cap, or this, it's actually a cap and a base. So you can use this to put on your like kitchen sink, on your bathroom sink, and then when you're done brushing, you just slip it back in and it just sits like that. Or it also comes with this adhesive strip at the back, and so you can actually peel it off and then just stick it directly onto your mirror or stick it onto your bathroom wall and have it just like standing, or what do you call it? Like sticking there, adhering to the mirror. So it's kind of like out of the way, which is really awesome. And then when you travel, it actually serves as a cap, just like that. So it's all protected and you don't get any like nasty business in the bristles. I usually just put my toothbrush in like my makeup bag and it was just like flailing around in there. I know that's not the most hygienic way, but I was just like, meh, whatever. Once again, not the most ladylike. So how you use it is there's this little cue here. You pretty much press the button and it will start vibrating, and then every 30 seconds the toothbrush will pulse, and I guess that's just like an indication or a suggestion that you should move on to the next part of your like mouth, teeth, whatever. When I brush my teeth, my mom always used to scare me, and she used to say if I brush too hard my gums will like shift all the way up and all I'll see is teeth. And I was like, oh my god, then I'll look like a horse and I'll have no gums. So the dentist always told me to do these circular motions as well. So yeah, you guys should adopt that kind of style because that's the way to go apparently. And what I love about this one is that the head, they will ship a new head to you every 3 months, and it's only $5. So you can actually get a bundle which includes a refill of the toothpaste as well as the brush head. So it's super cheap, super affordable, and like it's the nicest design of a toothbrush ever. So yeah, this has really given me life this month. And a lot of you actually ask how I keep my teeth so white. I really don't have an answer. I think I just drank a lot of milk when I was young. I don't know, my mom like forced me to. So if you're interested, I'll leave all the information below, and I think BuzzFeed and Time Magazine and GQ also wrote like a bunch of articles on it, because it's not just for females, it's for la males as well, because it's just so nicely designed. So go check that out. I'll leave all the details below. Okay, so next item, the trusty old shaver, right? For the pits, the legs, arms, mustache, whatever. A few weeks ago, I was in Harmon's, which is kind of like Duane Reade, you know, it's like a pharmacy, a drugstore, and I came across the Venus Waterless shaver. Oh my god. Okay, so on one side, okay, so it's filled. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. I'm getting a little bit too excited. This part is this like gel where it's got the liquid, and then up here is a foam thing. On this side is the shaver. Looks a bit scary. You don't need water. It's like for those times when you're on the go, you know, if you're on a date and you're like wearing a t-shirt that reveals your armpits or a tank top and you're like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. You whip this out of your handbag. Or even sometimes, okay, like in the summer, I swear my hair, I feel like every 2.5 days I have to shave my legs, and it's so annoying. It's the most embarrassing thing when you have like little stubbles on your armpit and you need to like do stuff that requires like flapping your arms about, and that doesn't sound like it would happen very often, but I feel like that happens to me more often than it should. That I'm like, yay, you get excited and you're like, oh no. I'm not gonna show you on screen how I shave my pits or whatever. That's a little TMI. Maybe I can do it on my arm. I don't mind shaving my arm hair. You just squeeze out the bloop, and then make it wet like that, kind of smooth it over because you need a little bit of that lubrication. And then you get the shaver and you pretty much just shave. It's literally that easy. Now I have this kind of random patch of hairless arm. I really didn't think this through. It's only like $3, so everyone go along, grab your little Waterless Venus shaver thing. Okay, alright, so the next kind of hygiene product, I would be appalled if you guys haven't gotten onto this yet, is a dry shampoo. Let's spray some right now. Oh god. And this is the Living Proof Perfect Day Hair Dry Shampoo. I've gone through pretty much like all the brands. The purpose of dry shampoo is like for your in-between days where you don't want to wash your hair. Because I don't have really thin hair, but I have very straight and limp hair. It's not really thick and coarse where it just kind of has its own volume. I need to use products for it to have volume, and so the dry shampoo for me acts as obviously to absorb all the oil in my roots, because up here and especially around my face it gets really oily, but it also gives volume. So even on days where my hair is freshly washed, so the day after, I will still use a bit of dry shampoo just to give it a little bit more texture. And I feel like it's just one of those things that every girl should have. In terms of what dry shampoo I really like the Obey, I really like the Way, and I really like this Living Proof one. So those are my probably top 3. This also has a really refreshing, kind of almost citrusy, clean smell. And very subtle as well, but the Obey is the most pricey. I think that's like 40 something a pop. So if you guys are really into hair and you want to splurge on that kind of thing, then I would recommend maybe the Obey. Otherwise, the Way and this one does almost exactly the same job. It's really light, but it does the job of just like, you know, canceling out nastiness. All right, so the next kind of hygiene products that I've been really liking it's like a multi-purpose item, face wipes. Okay, so this is the makeup, the cleansing wipes, and I like this Neutrogena one because it takes away waterproof makeup, and I always wear waterproof eyeliner and waterproof mascara. This is the Cottonelle Fresh Care Flushable Cleansing Cloth. So I like this and I like this for separate reasons. These ones, you know, they're like the Burt's Bees kind of facial cleaning wipes where you just wipe off your makeup. If you're feeling sweaty throughout the day, I'll always have like these in my bag just to wipe the grime and like the nastiness off my face. It's not sunny today, it's actually raining, but it's actually really hot during the day and you feel really gross. So that's like mainly for the face. I like using these for the face, but I have a separate one that I also carry around for literally everything else. Okay, so for instance, I use this to wipe my underarms if I've been sweating a lot. I use that for that, or even when like I don't know, my neck has been sweating throughout the day after the gym, but also, and probably more importantly, when I ride the subway, I feel like I have a thick deposit of just hobo-ness on me. So instead of using things like hand sanitizers, which I'm really skeptical about whether they actually work or not and whether they do kill 99% of germs, I'll carry these to actually wipe my hands. And I think it's actually really important to be hygienic, especially in New York City. So yeah, these at all times. So the next thing might seem a little bit mundane and a little bit random and useless for me to mention, but it's like a game changer. I have been using these kind of spiral hair ties for a while now, and I always have a habit of losing them. They're like bobby pins. They're everywhere and nowhere at the same freaking time. I don't know how that even happens. Like, how does that happen? When you want them, they're not there. When you don't want them, they're there. These things are really good because they latch onto your hair, but the biggest thing is that they don't give kinks in your hair. So sometimes when I've like styled it and I want to just kind of put it up like this, and then, you know, eventually maybe take it down if you want to look cute again. Not saying that tying your hair is not cute, but I'm just saying, you know, like if you want to take it down. Normally, if you use like normal hair ties, it'll leave this kind of weird ass kink that happens around here, and then you just kind of look like flat and then it comes out and it's really kind of awkward looking. But these things hold the hair up really tight. It's like the most annoying thing when you do your hair and something just comes along and like F's it up. And actually, I feel like they do a better job at like keeping the hair in place than a lot of other normal hair ties actually. And I am sweating. Maybe I'll just keep my hair up. Okay. Oh my god. I finally see that my arm is like half shaven and there's just this rectangular patch of no hair because I actually have kind of hairy arms. They're very fine hairs, but it's like quite a bit. Alrighty. Are we all ladies now? As you can see, it's like late out at night, but I hope it kind of creates a homely kind of feel. So yeah, I'm going to Paris in October actually, so I'll definitely vlog that when it comes out, and I have a few more vlogs coming in the pipeline, and you guys seem to enjoy my vlogs, so I'll try to do more of that. And thank you guys for watching. Let me know if there's any more like hygienic or cool little, I don't know, innovative products out there like the toothbrush. Follow my Instagram and I'll see you guys next time.